Good morning, gang. We're about to try day 2 of Carlsbad Caverns because we didn't have much luck there yesterday with the thunderstorms and the fact that we got there late. They were closed for walking tours. We're gonna go try that now, but we had this amazing boondocking spot last night, only, I don't know, 4 or 5 miles from the caverns, Lori?
About that.
About 4 or 5 miles. And this is our view in the morning when we woke up. I know the camera is not going to do that justice. Now, I will say that to get to this particular spot here was a little bit of a challenge. I would say that you must be really brave and or crazy, and there's a really fine line between brave and crazy. So probably not for the weak of heart getting up here. Most of the vehicles we saw on the way up were like Hondas and Toyotas with tents.
Also, most of the people coming here were tenting, so they're not bringing big rigs like ours.
But it's a gravel road here. Let me show you a little bit right here. Gravel road that came up from down over there, and we'll show you that. We've got this little space where Lori is. We pulled off to the side, put down the jacks, open up the slides, away we went. So, you ready to hit the caverns?
I'm ready.
Off to the Carlsbad Caverns. Let's give this another shot. We know they're open today, but we still don't know if bat flight is going to happen tonight because it poured rain all night long. Poured rain. The thunder shook the heck out of the RV. It was awesome.
Poor little Aussie. He was so scared.
Yeah, the cat was freaked out, but it was awesome. Let's go. I can't wait to show you guys this road where we boondocked last night. It was crazy coming up here, and we came up when it was pitch black after the bat flight program, and I loved it. I love this stuff. Again, it's part of the adventure, but for some it might be a little bit much, especially in a Class A this big. Now, I will tell you guys that if you're gonna do this kind of thing, you have to be aware of how far down your jacks hang inside of your tires. And you don't necessarily want the rocks that you're going over to be in between tires. Sometimes you want to go over the rock with a tire so that you don't hang your jack on it and wind up bending a jack. So that's why I say this is a little bit not for the weak of heart. You really have to know your vehicle and know what's going on underneath so that you don't break anything underneath. I don't mean to scare anybody, but you got to be careful if you're off doing this stuff. This is one of the areas here that is really bad. Obviously a lot of washout coming down through here. Probably recommended for 4-wheel drive vehicles only, really, but we're gonna straddle the bad spots and it won't be too bad. Of course, they're all bad spots.
I bet those people think we're crazy.
Oh, there's no doubt they think we're crazy. So as you can see, guys, that wasn't too bad. Now, they said 4-wheel drive recommended, and as you guys know, we have 4 wheels on the back, 4-wheel drive. It's all good. And that's the entrance to the cave. This here is where the bat flight program was last night. So you sit up in here, and then the bats come out of the cave down here, and I guess they come out in this crazy circling motion. There's 400,000 bats in here, and so they come out in this crazy motion, but rain last night, so they didn't fly. But today we're going inside the Carlsbad Caverns, so let's go. Ready?
Ready.
Now, I know what you may be thinking. How do they know that there's 400,000 bats in here? Well, they sent out a survey and polled the bats. No, they didn't do that. They actually used a computer model where the guy took the size of the entrance of this cave, the size of each individual bat, the average size, and then they did a computer model of how they fly out of the cave. They started off the computer model with 1 million bats. It didn't fit in this cave opening, so they just kept reducing it. So obviously that number is an approximate, and they think at one point there was up over 700,000, but right now they guesstimate at about 400,000. That's a lot of bats. This is crazy. This is so cool. But I have a feeling that once we get down inside, video is going to be pretty iffy because of the temperature, because of the amount of light. I got a lot of sleep last night too, because of the amount of light that is down inside of the cave. So this may be the last you guys get to see of it, but pretty darn cool. Just in case you're wondering, they do have an elevator as well. And I believe the elevator goes down, you're gonna have to Google this. I love giving facts, I have no idea what I'm talking about. But I believe the elevator goes down 1,000 feet. So you can elevator down and out. We decided that we are going to walk in and then possibly elevator out. So here we go, guys. We're down into the darkness, and that's about it. I am so glad that we didn't leave last night and we waited it out, and we're now doing this today. This is exciting. This is going to be so fun. I'm like a little kid right now. I won't know how much of this you guys can see until I edit, but this is like Indiana Jones shit here. Oh my god, this is so freaking cool. If you guys haven't done Carlsbad Caverns before, you have got to do it. If you're anywhere within a couple hundred miles of here, you've got to come here. And I've just come in the entrance. I've only been here 10 minutes. It is absolutely amazing. It's breathtaking. The only other place that took my breath away like this is the Grand Canyon, and this is absolutely incredible. We are now in what is known as the Big Room, which is supposedly the largest cavern in the Western Hemisphere, and it is pretty impressive. Again, video is probably not going to show up, and also does not do it justice. Well, I've got to tell you, gang, if you have not been to Carlsbad Caverns before, you need to go to your local airport, book a flight to El Paso, Texas, rent a car, and come here tomorrow. It is absolutely fantastic. Don't do that unless you want to, but you should come here once in your lifetime. It is one of those unbelievable things. How this isn't one of the 7 wonders of the world. Is it one of the 7 wonders? I don't know. I don't know if it's one of the 7 wonders. I don't think it is, but absolutely phenomenal. A little bit of walking. Now, there's a couple different ways you can go. You can do an elevator down into what's called the Big Room, do a hike around the Big Room, and exit. That's one option. There's actually wheelchair access down in there as well for you, and you can just go down in there and check it out. So maybe you're not able to walk too much, you can still do the elevator down, do a little bit of a walk through the big room. It'll be well worth it. But we actually did the entire hike down through the natural cave entrance and then did the elevator up, and it just blew me away. Absolutely blew me away. Glad we stayed and did the tour, because we were going to take off after the bat flight not happening. Now we are not staying for bat flight tonight because it's cloudy out and there's no way bat flight is going to happen tonight. Unfortunately for us, we have to take off and get down the road, but we will be back to see the bats. Mark my words. Now we're off to Carlsbad, and I think our destination today is going to be Roswell. We'll see. We're heading up towards the Albuquerque area, but we'll see how far down the road we get. Off we go. And just a couple of things, gang. You can do the bat flight program for absolutely free. You don't have to have a park pass. You don't have to pay an admission fee. Nothing. It's at 6:45 at night at this time of the year. Varies, so you got to check that. That's free. You can go in. They'll do the bat flight program, and you can watch the bats fly. Absolutely no cost. We have an America the Beautiful pass. With our America the Beautiful pass, which is the national park pass, that's I think $80 for the year for the family. This was included in that. So the National Park Pass, America the Beautiful Pass, is awesome. Now, you can also do an audio tour, which they never offered us, and I wish they did, where you get down in there, and at different spots you can push a button and it'll tell you about that spot. They never offered that to us. I wish they had, because we love doing those. And it was $5. So we would have paid the $5 to do the audio tour, because you get to learn a lot more about where you are when you do those. And we do that at museums and things like that all the time, because it works. It's a great way to learn about it, because this stuff isn't just about seeing it. For us, it's a learning experience, and that's part of the adventure as well, is learning about this. And it's an amazing, it's just an amazing thing from the geography standpoint, from the mineral standpoint, from the discoveries of what's going on in there and the science behind it. It's all amazing to me, and so you can learn all of that stuff through those audio tours. Can you tell I like it? I really like the caverns. It was cool. Carlsbad's just kind of a sleepy little dust bowl of a town. We've got Walmart, McDonald's, some gas stations, a lot of hotels. So I'm assuming because of the caverns, but yeah, we're definitely just rolling through here. My apologies to Carlsbad for calling it a sleepy little town. As we go out further and further north on 285, US 285, they got really nice and cool and new, and they've got Lowe's, and they've got all kinds of brand new hotels out here, and it's pretty cool out in this area. So it's really sleepy on the south end, kind of old little, deserty town close to the caverns, and then you get out here on the north end and lots of cool modern stuff. So Roswell kind of looks like your typical small town America. And they do play up the alien thing a little bit. We may try to check out the Alien Museum if we can. It's already 5 o'clock here, so I'm assuming that they're just getting ready to roll up the streets like they do in most small town America. So we're gonna hit Sam's Club, stock up a little bit, and we may just wind up spending the night there before heading on to Albuquerque tomorrow. So I think this is where we're gonna call this one for the day, gang. So yeah, see, Galactic Sushi. So if you've been with us for a while, like the video, if this is your first time, hopefully you'll stick around. So if you subscribe, that'll keep you up to date on all of our adventures. And we're starting to get out on the road more and more, and we're going to be going full time here really, really soon. We're excited about that.
Oh, here's the museum.
Oh, the UFO Museum right there. So,
And look
yeah,
at the street lights too.
it looks closed. And yeah, look at the street lights. I never even noticed that, gang. All right, before we close it out, check that out. The street lights are all little aliens. So, yeah, they really play on that. So, anyways, thanks for watching, gang. We'll see you again soon in another video. Hopefully, we'll catch you in the next day or so. So, thanks for watching, guys. Bye. We're just coming into Roswell and we've already seen our first aliens. That's awesome.